DJ do dirty, turn this up. They say face go candy liquor, let me go and grab a cup. Scuba gear up on my head, cause we punish more than parties. Somebody tell Jersey we getting started, what they call it, yeah? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's party punisher time, yeah, 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 yeah. It's party punishers, Prince I about to give 'em life. Don't switch it down on that tune, cause the party ain't a party unless fife in the room, yeah, 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 yeah. It's party punisher time. What's that? Oh yeah, ooh, we connected, baby. Mouth too reckless, who gon' check us? Though we syndicated, vindicated. Seem like we should've been the made it, been the greatest. Crank the amp, make sure they hit me, I'm about to snap. The general, yeah, that's Prince side. OG face, know he's south side. Jersey like the bricks killer. J536 with him. Do dirty like the kids swimming. Royal flush and we keep shit. Keep winning, bet it up, tryna beat living. Please shut up, cause I'm trying to listen. Party punishers live in 3, 2, 1. DJ do dirty, turn this up. They say face go candy liquor, let me go and grab a cup. Scuba gear up on my head, cause we punish more than parties. Somebody tell Jersey we getting started, what they call it, yeah? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's party punisher time, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's party punishers. Prince I about to give 'em life. Don't switch it down on that tune, cause the party ain't a party unless fife in the room. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's party punisher time.
Party punishers, we in the building, baby. Yo, y'all know what it is, baby. It's the Party Punisher Show, and I am the General, DJ Prince I, a.k.a. Thug Daddy. And on the right side of me,
man, y'all know what it is, man. OG Face Gotti, a.k.a. Ram Faces. Yo, mammy, grandmammy, and great-great-great-great-grandmammy's favorite pastor, Ham Mercy. And to the right of me,
yo, he ain't let you talk today. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy.
wait.
Hold on, man.
To the right of you.
I am to the right of him.
That's to the right.
I am to the right.
Left.
No, that's the right. I'm to your left.
You okay?
Yeah.
If you look around the table,
Yeah, to your other left.
all right, man.
Y'all already know it's your boy, man. DJ Country, aka the prettiest of the prettiest granddaddy, man. How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, yo, you know, Jersey's on her way. She's on her way. She's on her way. Jersey, we miss you, baby, but she's on her way. All right, y'all. Listen, let me start off by saying, I want to thank Face and the Black Panthers for having me come out Sunday. It was a beautiful event at Little Rock Apartments in Charlotte, North Carolina. Facing the Black Panthers, they fed the community. They had a cleanup event after. They brought out the bouncy houses. They brought out the ice cream truck. They brought out
popcorn machine,
cotton candy, and they fed them. Boy, it was chicken and chips for days.
I know I fried all the 400 pieces of chicken. And not no little wingettes and drumettes. I mean full drumsticks.
Yes.
Hold on, I didn't get no invite to that.
It was out there.
It was out there.
You serious?
Yeah.
And my partner in crime, the Robin to this Batman, because this Commissioner Gordon over here. Fife was right along with me.
Yeah. But it was a nice event, man. We did Malcolm X Day out there to commemorate the life of Malcolm X. So it was nice. We commemorated the life of Malcolm X, let them know, who Malcolm X was, and having, pride in your community, keeping your community clean and safe, which is something we had to do, and let them know that they don't stay in the hood, they stay in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times we done took neighbor off and just say, well, we stay in our hoods.
Hold on, who don't know who Malcolm X is?
You
They
know,
was little-
Oh, little kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute
You
now.
know, do not know who, Malcolm is. Or somebody,
Jersey.
yeah, ought to be on time. You don't be late. I'm gonna have to get on. I'm gonna have to dock her pay. You gotta be on time. You gotta be on time to get docked.
Oh, this is about to be lit.
Yeah.
She gonna
But-
make up. She gonna make up for last week.
Yeah, but we have to, have them have pride in their community, because what's known as, if you take care of something, you're gonna love it a little more.
Hey, my beautiful sister.
You're gonna love it a little more.
How you doing today, Miss Bella?
You're gonna love it a little more. So
Now,
that's,
what was you saying about Doc and Jersey?
oh yeah, gonna have to dock your pay because you're a little late. Let me see how late you are. Yeah,
I know you're not talking.
and I'm just
you
charging.
stay late.
I'm just charging you
You
50,
stay late.
50 cents a minute. I usually
No,
charge $1
no.
a minute.
You
I'm
stay
just gonna-
late.
You don't even charge as much as they charge the
I'm
police.
just gonna charge you 50 cents a minute.
No.
So that means you owe $6.50.
You stay late.
So you do the math, and that
You
tells
stay
you how
late.
many minutes you late.
You stay late.
So, ma'am, so that's $6.50. So I'll be docking that out of your pay. When your paycheck come next week, you'll be missing $6.50.
Yeah, okay.
$6.50 and be gone.
You
$6.50.
Stay late.
Oh. This
Good evening.
today's show is
Hey,
brought to you by
Jers.
Sips, so I know Face ain't getting no sips.
Yeah, talking his man.
So
No, I need some sips to go on these lips. You know what I'm talking about?
Ain't no sips
I
going
need-
on no
I
lip.
need some sips to go on these lips. You know what I mean?
Can't drag my cooler.
I need that. But yeah, we got a
is that what
doctor.
you told me?
We got a doctor.
She made blue
I like the
motorcycle.
color.
Yeah. Let me, you
That's
know,
Kawasaki?
pass that down.
It's a Kawasaki.
She got blue motorcycle.
No, these is
And-
Harley
and-
Davidson.
And
Oh, she
And we
said
got
Harleys.
yeah, we got the Harleys in commemoration of bike rally this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all,
You
please
know.
don't go down there and go to jail because they expecting
yeah.
us.
And especially since everything went on the other week with the young man being killed down that way.
Look at you.
Where, Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, down in Myrtle Beach. I want to say that was last weekend. An 18-year-old man was he was killed by the police officer because
Got the most.
Thank you.
it was
Yours?
it was a shooting.
By a
down.
little.
It was a shooting down there, and the young
Oh
man
my
died.
God! Wait a minute.
Young man died down there last week. So if y'all down at Myrtle Beach this weekend, please be careful.
Please,
Please be careful. Because they are looking for y'all to show out this week. It was a showing out last week, and they still want some stuff to go on this week. So we know how the policing is different.
But they already
When
shut
it's
down a
out.
lot of streets anyway for our time.
They
Our time they shut down a lot of
But
streets
let's
anyway.
just make sure you stay safe. And for y'all dudes, I'm gonna tell you now, for y'all dudes that then left y'all women here to go down the bike rally, or go leave your women here to go to bike rally, it's gonna be some woman sitters still here in the city that's gonna go by and sit and make sure your woman is straight while you gone. So just be mindful of who y'all have sitting on y'all women. Because it's gonna be some woman sitters, and for some of y'all women that left y'all men or planning on leaving y'all men, it's gonna be some men sitters. So y'all.
Face, you must be ain't take a drink yet because
No,
you talking a
he
whole
talking.
you talking a whole lot.
I just-
No,
I want
no,
everybody
you
to be good.
No,
No,
you need to take a
gotta
drink.
take a sip.
Take a sip.
Take one sip.
I'm
Just
gonna
one.
take a sip of this Harley.
Oh boy. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Hold on.
Yes, Lord.
Woo!
Yes, Lord. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Lord.
That's a Harley, a dirt bike, a
Oh, yeah.
four-wheeler.
So that
That's
thing,
all
ying,
right.
ying, ying,
I
ying,
just-
ying.
I had to do it like you do your wine.
You
How
had
you do your wine.
Switch it
You
around.
had to switch it. and
look at
just
the
see-
legs on it,
Yeah, see exactly what it tasted like
Ooh.
and the flavor.
and it's
You
nice and frosty.
Yeah,
It's frosty.
So thank you for SIPS. And if y'all don't know what SIPS is, it's an acronym for slip in panties.
Hey,
And for the women, it's slip in pants.
I'm about to dive
listen.
in.
let me tell you when you know you love by your homeboy to death. I had an event to do Sunday. The event usually started at daytime, but this time they started it at night. The event started at 10 o'clock. At 11:30, it was still nobody there but me and the owners. So the owner said at 12 o'clock, if ain't nobody here, we gonna leave. At 10 minutes to 12, they came through the door. And we did not get out of there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, what I'm saying, why you got to have a homeboy you love, because so much was going on, I couldn't answer my phone, so that face like, wait a minute, sign call, I beat side in the house, something ain't right. Face said he was about to get this car come down.
Yeah, I was a little after 3:30. You know, I got to lay down because, I got church in the morning.
And that's past side bedtime anyway.
Yeah, so
I usually would be in the house. Well, I'm going to tell you, that club was popping. I ain't going to tell you what the name of the club because I don't want to get in trouble. But y'all, we was
Where we always at?
I'm not saying. It was a new place.
Okay,
Yeah.
new place.
But we were it was
Y'all
all right.
enjoyed yourself.
Ooh-wee.
And getting back on, I'm gonna speak on it, and I'm glad you here this
Oh
week.
Lord, here you go.
Let's go.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this dirty money man.
Okay.
How that other lady, and I'm gonna be nice, with my wording because you never know who's looking, but that woman that went online and got up that line, she would test the line. The Don chick who was with Diddy Dirty Money,
Oh, okay. Danity Kane.
yeah, the girl with
Danny
Danny
Kane.
Kane, she was with both of them, but she got up there test the line.
Mm.
And she was up there test the line, the defense went in on her. You know what test the line is, don't you?
Mhm.
Okay, because that's what a lot of them been up there doing, test the line.
Well, since a lot of people don't know what that is, because I'm gonna be ignorant to the fact I don't know what that is.
Oh, test the line. When you up there and you put your hand on the Bible, lift your right hand, and you're telling a lie, that's test the line. They weren't testifying, they would test the line.
Perjury.
Yeah,
Okay.
perjury, but it's test the line.
Some folks know perjury a lot better than test the line.
No, because perjury, you get caught for perjury. It's perjury when you get caught. It's test the line when you don't. Like the difference between a murderer and a killer, the murderer got caught, the killer didn't. This is between a cheater and a faithful person. The cheater got caught, the faithful person didn't. You know what I mean? Same thing.
I love face analogies.
But I want him.
But
to go ahead.
what is your take? Because we now have a female at the table.
Mhm.
I want to know, what is your take on the trial so far?
My take on the trial so far. I feel like Diddy did it. I feel like he's been doing it for a long time.
Did what? That's
I feel like he has these parties, freak offs, mansion parties, whatever you want to call them. I feel like there's a lot of drugs, just like back in the day when they used to go to the studio doing what they do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now.
Do you feel it's criminal?
I feel it's criminal when you're drugging a person to do it.
If they're taking the drugs on
If
their
they
own
don't know
admission.
they're taking
No,
the
these
drugs.
jokers knew they were taking drugs.
It's a lot of drugs. I feel like that's why it was so much baby oil, because it was drugs in the baby oil.
Well, that hasn't came
I don't.
out yet.
You're
in
asking
trial.
my opinion.
Okay,
so
go
this
ahead.
is my opinion.
I know it's like
Like everybody got
got
one. That's right.
Go ahead, man.
So I feel like it was drugs in the baby oil. Everybody want to try to get on Cassie and be like, well, why didn't she stay? Why didn't she leave? Cassie was 19 years old when she met Diddy.
What the,
That's why a lot of older men want younger women so you can control them. Do you actually know what emotional abuse is? Why did she stay? Because she was not only being physically abused, she was being emotionally abused too. Again, where was her support system? Where were the people telling her, girlie, that, you know what I'm saying?
all right.
What?
I'm gonna let you let her finish your statement because I have a rebuttal. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
allow you to
because
finish.
we about to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow you to finish.
We about to go.
I'm gonna let you
I
finish
feel
and then
like
I'm gonna come
everybody
with-
always try to blame the woman when she don't leave a volatile or abusive situation. Sometimes she can't. Sometimes it takes her a minute to actually realize that she's in an abusive relationship, because what if she saw that growing up as a child and thought that was okay?
So that is that the man's fault because
No, it's not.
he was
But it's
manipulated.
also not her fault either. Yeah, if he doing the manipulating, if he doing it,
If I come up to you, if I come up to you,
me,
listen.
Let me
If
tell you
I come
something.
and I say, baby girl, I'm finna get your hair done. I'm finna get your nails done. And you give me some jaws and draws because I done promised you I'm gonna get your hair and nails done. I don't get your hair and nails done. I manipulated you. Is that a criminal act? 'Cause you
no,
thought you
that's
were
not
finna
all
get
he was
something?
doing, saying I'm gonna give you some money for this and that and that and that,
You
and
know.
you doing whatever. No, we're talking about also being mentally, emotionally abused and physically. Come on
Okay.
now, let's not take that away
All
from
right.
the situation.
Okay. She was 19 when she met Puffy, right?
Right.
All right. Before she got with Puffy, who was she with?
I don't know.
All right. Ryan Leslie,
Uh-huh.
who was 10 years her senior. He was 29.
It was being a too?
I don't know if he was beating her back end. I don't know about
We're not
beating her
talking about
physically.
that.
He was beating her
We're
back end.
talking about
I don't know about beating her
physical-
physically.
We're
I
talking
don't know.
about physical.
But she likes it. Let's get physical.
abuse.
Physical.
See, I really can't have a serious conversation with you because
I am, but she likes to get physical.
a person, and I'm not just going to say women, because men out here be getting physically
Yeah, I've been
abused too.
physically
Yeah.
abused. I'm one of those.
That is a serious situation.
Yeah.
But hold on now, let me
I
interject for a
call
second.
119.
No, but after she was with her boyfriend at the time, which is now her husband, she went and had sex with Puffy again. So at that point, how am I still being caught up in that abuse situation when I'm already in another relationship and moved on? At that point, why is she still
Hold on.
calling this man?
The man that she's with now, the husband that she's with, is she met him through Puffy.
But she cheated on
I
him
know,
with
cheated on
Puffy.
him with
So how is
That's
that
why he
still?
walked out of the courtroom the other day. He walked out the courtroom today because he didn't know she liked to, he didn't know she liked to do all that. And I ain't meaning semen. She liked peeing.
He knew.
You know.
He knew. I don't care. Now, when it comes to that, that man knew before she got on that stand.
No,
she prepared
no.
that man for that.
No,
You have to.
some stuff that man didn't know. And I'm
No,
feeling that's
yeah.
where the lawsuit came from against Puffy, because she may have went to him and told him, I was abused all these years. This was going on, that was going on. That physical trainer whom Puffy had turned her on to keep her physically fit, for these nice old freak offs. Cause we know she a freak. She liked to do it. It wasn't always, he wasn't busting upside the head to say go in there and got there and bust it open.
Yeah, sniff this
Drop and give him
oil,
50.
rub this oil,
You know.
But hold on, no, because it was times that he wasn't there. That
We
she
don't know.
was. No, she said
This
it.
time she was on
She
the
said it.
stand, and she said up and said,
She
he
Okay,
was not
so-
there. You see how this phone up here on this thing? And he FaceTiming himself on that. She used to FaceTime him, Daddy, look at this here. Did he do it? Did he not do it right? And that's what she was asking. Did he do it? Did he not do it right? Did we do it right? Did he? So I'm just saying.
well, y'all also know it done came out. It done came out allegedly, but it's out there. Beyonce and Jay arguing because Blue Ivy has told that she seen Jay kissing Puffy.
Yeah.
She spoke her mind. And
Now, I hadn't read that,
Yeah. That.
no, it's
yeah,
out there.
yeah,
I
it's
read
out
it.
there.
I read
It's
it.
out there.
but we have to pay attention to what we read now with AI. Some of this stuff may not even be real. A lot of these columns now are being written by AI. So we have to pay attention where we're getting a lot of our journalism from.
I don't put nothing past.
I don't put nothing
anybody.
past nobody, but I'm just saying we have to be
Because
My thing is,
Cognizant
at
of what
the end
we
of the
read.
day, Diddy did it.
No,
Period. End of
he was a
discussion.
freak.
What? He was a freak.
Listen, y'all, come on now.
He's not on trial for beating this woman.
I don't
That's not
care.
what he's
It's
on trial
out there.
for.
But that's not what he's
that's
on
not what he's
trial
on
I
for.
trial
don't care.
for.
It's out there.
That's not what he's on.
It's out there. I didn't say he was on trial
Okay.
for it. Did he do it? Yes.
Yeah, he whooped.
Did he do what? Did he do what? I'm asking
He
now. What you said he did? What he did? What he do?
He drugged her. He beat her. It
Who-
was emotional.
who are we?
How
Who are
did
we
he
to
drug
say
her?
that he
It's out
drugged
there.
her?
It's out there.
Like I said, like we said last week, if I know Face is having certain things going on at his party,
Let me sit up and say this.
hold on, he done tied his hair. He about to tie his hair.
All right, 'cause I'm getting look, but let me.
All righty.
God rest her soul. But everybody thought Bobby had put Whitney on.
Yeah,
on
they
drugs.
did, and he didn't.
and
No,
Whitney was
Because
the
she was
one.
doing it before time.
But everybody crucified him for that,
Right.
though.
Right, because they didn't want to believe that she was doing
All
it.
right, so that's
Why that can't be the case now?
And
They
what
didn't
I'm
want to
saying,
believe that she was
Right.
doing it because they held her so high on this pedestal.
Right.
Whitney was out there, she was doing shit from Newark.
all right.
So that
That's
means
Jersey.
Cassie couldn't be
That's
getting.
Jersey.
Cassie said she
That's
was getting
Jersey.
high on her own. She
Yeah.
said that she was getting
Before or
high.
And
after.
no, but
We-
Puppy,
It doesn't make a difference.
Puppy
Well,
got
It
upset.
does make
No,
a
no,
difference.
no. What I'm
Puppy
saying is-
got upset with her for getting high. He
Mhm.
actually went around New York and Vegas and wherever else
and telling
at,
people not to serve
told
her.
the drug dealers do not serve her any dope. Don't give
If
her
I
no
keep my
eggs.
dog trapped up in a cage.
That lady- that lady wasn't
I'm using
trapped.
this as an
An
analogy.
analogy, I got you.
Oh,
I like how you can use a big word here and there. That's nice. Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm
okay.
using this as an analogy. If I keep my dog in the cage outside and I feed it, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm not going to allow anybody else to feed it. So if people come up and feed it and offer it things, I'm not going to allow that. Why? Because then they're going to depend on them. They're going to be friendly to them. I want this animal only to depend on me. What am I going to do? Keep it isolated.
but that makes sense if you don't have your own cage. She was away from him. It's one thing, like I said, it's one thing
A
if this
dog can run away
man
from home,
Peace,
but they
God,
still
brother.
come back.
no. So you mean to
Y'all
tell
keep
so you
on
mean to
trying
tell
to
me
make
but
it seem
no
like
because y'all focus. I'm gonna tell you what everybody
You the one called her a female dog. We did.
no, I
You just said it
No,
now.
I
know-
did not.
Yeah,
I
you
used it
did.
as an analogy.
You just
The
said
only
it.
thing I want to say,
No.
only thing I want to say, when y'all go at this, I don't say much. Only thing I want to say is, whatever everybody is saying he did so bad to her, it couldn't be that bad for her, because when Kim Porter passed away, she willingly got on a plane and came to Puffy.
Yeah.
So if somebody beating a dog breaks off of me or making me do stuff I don't want to do, I'm away from you. I'm not going to do. I'm not supporting you. I'm not doing nothing for you.
The worker
I
that
just
was
feel like
the worker that was on the stand yesterday, the S worker that was on the stand yesterday, said she is the one who told him to TT in her mouth.
Mhm,
Told him how she wanted it done.
mhm.
Not too hard, just a little soft, not a strong flow, just lightly. You know, she told him how to do it. Puffy didn't direct
shake it at
that.
the end.
Puffy didn't direct that. And you can't be on trial for directing a movie. We've all watched Hamster.
Like
We've
you
all
said, that's
watched-
not what he on trial for.
Right. So that's where they come.
But that's what everybody's crucifying him
That's
for.
what they keep
Right.
crucifying, and they're pushing the abuse narrative. Like they got Don up there the other day about the abuse, but he was so abusive. But 2022, she reached out to Puffy again for somebody you was afraid of, but you reached out to him again, trying to do another Making the Band where she would be in charge of. But he's so abusive and he's this and he's that.
Yeah, okay, stop saying he's so abusive. It is a known fact that he
That
beat
was
her.
years ago.
Mm-mm.
And I
It's a known
understand
fact
that.
that he
Yeah,
he hit her, right?
whooped her.
he didn't only
He
whip her.
whooped
He
They
whipped
hit each
Kim
other.
Porter, too.
They hit each other.
They
He didn't only whip her.
They
he
hit each
whipped
other.
Kim Porter too,
They hit
right?
each other.
Okay, so it's a history
But
You
right
hit Kim
there.
Porter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but people,
yeah. He broke on.
I just want to ask a question.
And his so-called first baby mama.
All right,
Misha.
I want to ask the question.
Mm.
Can people change?
Yeah, people can change.
I just want to ask
Yeah,
that
people
question
can change,
because
but
they
then
have
he-
a past.
But
Doesn't
then he-
mean they past is their present.
But
His
then
Or they-
freakiness ain't gonna change.
But
He
then
can change
we
for
ain't
beating.
even talking about him being freaky. But
No,
he,
I'm talking.
we're talking about. I done named several women that he was dealing with that he put his hands
Yeah.
on. So
But-
did he?
Yeah, did he may have not.
Okay, then
But he
people
said
can't change. But did he?
You
Yeah,
know.
he gonna say a lot of stuff.
Okay, see now your argument with that is there's the same thing when it comes to the drugs. Did he? Did he?
I'm sure he did.
Okay, just like we sure he might have changed.
Mm.
So your argument
I
is the
doubt
same as
it.
our argument.
But you know-
Not saying that he's right, but everything is an assumption. Assume that these folks didn't know what they was getting into when they went to these parties.
and they knew
Just
what they were
like
doing.
he tried to offer to buy 50 cents of clothes. If
He
you
did
take
that for everybody. He did
50
that.
cent shopping, 50 cent ain't no food.
He did that with
He
me.
said,
Same thing
He
with
did that with you.
No, I said with Meek. Meek,
Oh,
not me.
And he
I-
took it.
It sounded like you said.
Look,
And he took
look,
it.
like when he
and took it more than one way. So I'm just saying.
But you're assuming allegedly.
No, allegedly.
I mean,
yeah.
nah, but it was a clip when he was on
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall show
Yeah.
with Mike Tyson. He went to touch Mike Tyson's
And
leg,
Mike Tyson
and Tyson was getting ready.
about to knock him
Yeah,
And Mike hit his hand.
But we know Mike has went that way as well. So
And
that's
I
no-
guess he didn't want to go that way with
You
it.
know that's.
I never heard that.
You heard it. And if you look at the interviews, and Mike say when he was coked out,
Yeah, Mike,
He did.
when he was coked out, he was coked out.
Yeah,
He said,
Mike admitted that. He
Yeah.
admitted it when he was in Juve.
I'm glad I never liked Tony Montana. That was never a thing for me.
He
I'm
admitted that.
just saying. My thing is, at the end of the day, everybody is at fault. I'm not saying she's not at fault.
All right.
What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, in the beginning, she was very vulnerable and impressionable. She
Say
like
this.
older men.
she was
She like
19.
older men. Right.
The
She
dude
was.
she was with before was 29.
Right.
So she was 19, the dude was 29, and that means she was 17, 18 when she was messing with Ryan Esley around in that little area.
So she already knew what she was doing. I'm gonna say one thing: y'all mature way faster than we do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I don't want to hear about she was 19 and she wasn't that mature.
And some of them don't.
You know, but at 19 she's off on her own. She left mama and daddy. She's went up
And
here.
you don't even know how she grew up or what her
We-
parents or
that,
whatever.
that ain't got
I
nothing
mean,
to do with
It does.
I'm gonna tell you this: she was with her mama and daddy when she left.
It
So
does.
if you were
It
with
has
your
a
mama
lot
and
to do
daddy,
with it.
if you were with your mama and daddy, then you could have been with your mama and daddy then.
You know what I mean? And apparently they were well off that shit. Her mama was able to give
Right.
Puffy 20,000
$20,000.
at the drop of a dime.
Because they felt, to get this videotape.
But that's the thing. Everything that y'all paid not to come out is now is out. Now was that so it's like
Yeah.
what was the purpose?
Yep, everybody, and that's why the husband left.
Like what was the purpose?
The husband said, now,
Well, Cassie, she had
all
to
these-
testify because they was going to throw her in jail.
no, right, because
They gonna throw her in jail.
she was a co-conspirator.
But like you said, they gave her immunity. Remember
Yeah,
we had
they
that
gave
conversation last week?
Of course.
So you only want immunity when you did something wrong that you know you did illegal.
No, because they can say, I can put this on you.
Because
No,
she did it.
She
then.
did it. She was the one.
If he got
hiding-
people drunk and high, then that means she got people drunk and
Yeah,
high.
She was the one hiding the work.
She was a
the one-
facilitator.
She was the one giving the money. She did all the calls.
Yet to be, yet to
Hey,
be.
She
Yo,
was a
She
facilitator.
the one called Punisher.
We got-
Punisher.
we got
Punish
somebody.
me.
We got the brother God body said, dealing with that 50 Cent situation. We got to think. We think about it now, and I'm a hip hop connoisseur. He got a point. Why did 50 take Mace with him? When they were window shopping.
Mhm.
He took Mace shopping. That's like a couple.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody was
50 cents of May shopping?
in the video. That's what he
In the
was
video,
doing.
that's
Yeah,
it.
but that
But
ain't.
but that was a shot at Puffy.
Yeah.
That
That's what I'm saying,
was just a shot at
But
Puffy.
it is a boom. It's out there. Whoever it's a shot for,
No,
but
I-
it makes you go, all right.
I done set something up. If I go shop my homie with me, bro, grab something.
Oh, I done that.
I take
Okay,
my
yeah,
son.
you're
That-
going
that-
shopping.
that's a
You're
different
not
situation.
saying,
Then me calling you a
okay,
hey
listen,
face, let me
I'm
take
gonna
you
take
shopping
you
today. Let me
Right,
take,
that's
you
a
know what I'm saying? I like it.
different
I like it when you scrambling, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
We ain't having no time.
I'm gonna scramble your head.
But that's what he said to Fabulous. I like it when you shaking and scrambling, daddy.
Yeah, called him daddy, and Fabulous got pissed. Now, do you know?
Fabulous smile.
No, he didn't. No, that because remember they was all on Drink Champs with Jadakiss at the time. Jadakiss and all of them was on there. He
Yeah.
told me, he was like, I like the way you shake. Fabulous was like,
Oh yeah, they was on Drink Champ.
yeah. He was like, why you want to come party with me? He was like, I party with you. He was like, nah, you ain't party with me.
Yeah, and Puffy
He
was
was
lit
one-
on that. Puffy was drunk.
Yeah.
He started talking.
But did he? Has it nothing came out and everybody was talking about? He may be a rainbow warrior, whatever. Nothing's came out about him being with another man. It's always him watching her being pleasured, which may and I may say this, it may come from he may have a dysfunction. Something may not work properly,
From getting high so much.
and he wants her to be pleased. So I'm gonna get somebody to please her. And I've known this to be a fact because somebody told me long time ago. Long time ago. You know, they
How
had,
long?
long time. You know, they had a client that they used to go see, and the man had a dysfunction, and he wasn't able to please his wife. So when he would go see his client, you know, to do whatever, the client would give him an extra 200, you know, just satisfy my wife.
Something hold. I can't say
You
the
know.
first name on air, but it's something hold.
But that goes.
So my thing is maybe he couldn't get a dysfunction with her, but functional with him. You remember? No. You remember when Wendy Williams was on Hot 97?
Yes, I remember.
And she was going to expose the gay rapper.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't-
did
no.
what?
It wasn't
we
Hot
don't use-
97. She was in
WBLS.
Baltimore. She was in Baltimore. She was in Baltimore at the time, I
No,
think.
No,
She was in New York.
No, it wasn't Hot 97. It was WBLS.
No, she was in New York. Remember, because he ran her out of New York.
She was on WBLS.
Because he blackballed after. That's when
Yes.
she got blackballed after that.
Yep.
Because why was WBLS? Because she was on WBLS because Wendy Williams was the rival to Angie Martinez. Angie
yeah.
was on
Yeah,
Hot
but
97.
remember, she was on it because I think I might be mixing the stories up because she didn't get into it with Miss Jones. No. No. She was gonna expose the gay rapper, and he ran her out of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he been diddling
Because
for a
what
long
she
time.
said, because what happened was she said that he was the gay rapper and that Jaheim was the gay horror.
Yeah. Yep. Matter of fact, you're right. Because that's when she went down to Baltimore and was working on radio in Baltimore. Yeah.
And then when what was their names? The two brothers used to be on Hot 97. They
Was it
what was their name? Star
Buck Wow.
They was in the next week. Jaheim on the next show, and they Star. You know how? Remember how?
They didn't care. He didn't care.
Star said it to. Yeah, is you really gay? And him and Jaheim start fighting right in the studio. You could hear it. Boop, 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 boop. And
Then they was going next week.
and they was going the next week out of here
Yep. They were going next week.
and remember Charlamagne was
on WBLS.
with Wendy.
With Wendy.
Williams.
He was with Wendy.
But when
And
that
it
all
was
that happened,
always, what you know?
and when all that happened, they came down.
I ain't gonna talk about him. Nah,
My people said no. She went to Philly.
she was in Philly.
Yeah.
Okay, I know she was on. I know she
But-
left out of that little
but-
tri-state area.
But my thing is, he's not on trial for abuse. He's not on trial for, you know, rebooting somebody's system. He's on trial for racketeering and conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what he's on trial for.
And so,
So-
you're saying he didn't
I'll-
do none of that.
I didn't
Jay
say
Breezy.
that's not what he's on trial for. I'm saying what he's on trial for. They're trying to push the jury another way because they keep bringing up this incident where, you know, he did do a little BTA, but that wasn't, you know, what the charge was about. That's not what he's on trial for. Now, is he abusive? Was he abusive? Yes. Is he still? I don't know. Was he back in 2015, 16, whenever they were in the Intercontinental, like John Wick? You know, yes. That's the same hotel John Wick was in. You know, and he was doing some John Wick, you know,
But then in
Like,
Intercontinental is
why
for the guy.
Why is that a joke when a man
it's not a
hits
joke.
a woman? I
It's-
really feel like
John Wick was in the same hotel they were in, the Intercontinental.
because I'm telling you,
It's not, I've been whooped.
I
A
was
woman that whooped
Yeah.
me, I ride off and beat the brakes off me, cause the choir director called her telephone. She in the shower. I answer. It's the choir director. Call at 11:30 at night. I'm thinking something may be wrong with the church, or she needs to be at the church tomorrow to sing.
the church on
I
fire.
pick up. It ain't the choir director. It's a grown dude.
Hold
You
up, she
know,
was stored in the
so-
phone as choir director.
Yeah, stored him in the phone as choir director. I go to the shower. I say, "Hey, choir director on the telephone." They done jumped out the shower, bug booty naked, then grabbed the shower rod, took the shower curtains, the rings off the curtain, beat me with the shower rod. I ain't hit her back. You know, I was raised, keep your hands to yourself. I did, you know, move around a little bit, you know. Yeah, I called 119. 119 came. I gave them my house key, told them I was leaving. Go back the next day, you know, to get my stuff. I go in, they say, oh, the windows are locked. You can go through and get your stuff. I go in the house, get my stuff coming out the back door. There go 119. Freeze. Oh, I done closed the door back because you know I ain't right. I got stuff in the house. Long
time ago.
You know, so I done put the stuff up, boom, then put it up. Go back out there, police and got me. I done went there, got my money. I had almost $5,000 on me. Police took all my money because I owed some street taxes from long time ago. You know, but they took all
a shirt that say
they took all my money. But I was abused mentally and physically and emotionally. You know, and that person kept a hold on me. I didn't know if they put roots on me or what.
So why is it? What she kept a hold on you? So why is it not the same thing for her?
No, she kept a hold of me on me though, cause
right. So why it cannot be the same thing for Cassie?
Hold up, wait a minute. But how long was you with her? How long was you in a relationship?
No.
It don't even
leave
matter.
it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
It was long
time ago. Long time ago. But they you know, it was you know, it was just some stuff.
Some good
girls kept me around. Even though I was being abused, you know.
So why is that not the same for her?
You know, and it may be. But that doesn't make him guilty of the crimes he is charged for.
Right.
Does not make him
He's not on trial for abuse. He's not on trial for abuse. He's on trial for racketeering.
Correct.
And conspiracy, right?
Correct.
So
and
he conspired allegedly
with her. Allegedly.
To do these.
And what if it may have been the other way around. She may have been the conspirator.
But guess what, y'all? Now come on now. Let's be realistic here. All 5 of us that's in this room. I got to take a page out of Facebook.
Go.
It was long time ago.
Right. I mean, it just is what it is. I just feel like people trying to drag her because she stayed around.
No, I don't know. No, that's not. I don't think nobody's trying to drag her for that. But my thing is now, why talk about it? If this was something that you supposedly went to therapy for 5, 6, 7 years ago to heal from, then why, you know?
Godbody just said that. Yeah, he can make his own t-shirt say
like I mean,
nobody come to me and say, "Oh, if you don't testify, you going to jail."
Yeah, but
but she had already took that 20 million though before the testifying situation came up.
But even
that 20 million was 2023. This 2025.
No, even though she took the 20 million, that gave the feds ammunition. Well, so we done that. Even though she signed the NDA, you know,
it was up. That's how she able to talk.
No, even with that settlement, that also came with some more paperwork on stuff not to speak on. So actually, she could have went in there and did a Woody and said and say, "Recall, I don't recall, I don't." But she's hurt as well, you know, because she couldn't be the only one. You know, because he liked different women.
And that's she said,
you know, he liked different snack cakes. He liked Lil Debbie. You know, he liked Hostess.
You
know, he liked Dunkin'.
What's wrong with a Hostess?
You know, he liked Dunkin' Hines. You know, he liked different snack cakes.
He liked Swiss rolls.
Yeah. You know, he liked different snacks.
Hold on, wait a minute. Phasing, you over there co-signing to me, yeah.
He liked
allegedly.
He liked, you know, he liked,
look, allegedly.
He liked different snack cakes.
Well, peeking at the back.
You know, so she was
knocking at the door, peeking.
Who's that peeking in the?
No,
neighbors know my name.
Yeah, no.
Peeking at the back door. That's Goody Mob.
Yeah.
But you know, with her not being able to be just his only one, and she did say that a lot of stuff that she did do was to please him and to keep him happy because she didn't want nobody else taking her spot. That's not abuse. Sometimes that's love, and sometimes love make us do some stupid ish.
That's being pick me. That's being pick me.
Sometimes love make us do some stupid ish.
For 10 years,
Yeah,
face.
I'm telling you,
For 10 years.
bro.
you can be stupid.
Some people
Some
have
people
been-
just,
just a little cool to the loop.
You ain't got look. You pee on me by mistake. It's over with. We not finna
No,
do
I'm
that.
saying about people could be cuckoo over a person 20,
some-
25, 30 years.
yeah.
Nah, I can't.
When we can't, because I ain't gonna lie, because
That lady had you in a chokehold before.
it's a Mohin. She had me chokehold of jaws.
That's
And it wasn't connected to him.
Did I say that?
Oh, my people said we left out one.
What?
He liked cheesecake.
Right. Right. Like cheesecake.
So we just have to be, mindful of all of that. And I just really want to see what they have for these next 6 weeks.
So
What
is
is
it a
gonna
Prince
come
tape
forward?
or is it really not
No.
a Prince tape?
No,
Ain't no
Okay.
Prince tape.
nah.
That's why I tell y'all we have to watch a lot of this stuff that's
I'm
being
just
generated
asking.
because it's a lot of AI. Next thing you're gonna know, they're gonna tell you Michael Jackson was there. That's gonna be the next thing.
Well, I know my
So-
my people's the big dog Prince is home. Prince Miller is home from the Supreme team.
Or
Did 36 years.
I was
and
gonna
6
say almost
months.
40.
Wow.
36 years and 6 months.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you stay home and you don't go back nowhere else.
It's all good. What up?
It's all good. What's happening?
So hopefully he stay home. 'Cause 36 years is a long time. And if
36 years and 6
if
months.
we wasn't on
Man,
camera,
like face.
if I'm telling you, we wasn't on camera, this shirt would be
Come
off.
on, man, stop.
But I ain't gonna take my shirt off because this got me a little warm.
Why
Oh,
y'all think
but
it's
if I-
sitting there?
You over there about to get Ray J-ish?
Yeah, but if I take my shirt off, all the girls go crazy.
What?
You feel me?
Let's-
So
let's-
I can't hear the
Before we
viewers
go there-
like
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
Did y'all know? I was watching. They got the joint out on part 1 out about Biggie, about his albums, how they were made, the actual engineers and producers, everybody, the locks, everybody who was in the studios. Listen, I did not know who shot you was the LL.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I did not know that. And I know a lot. And
But
then
everybody thought that was Tupac.
right,
That's
but
what fueled
and
it.
the engineers and everybody said that song was made way before Pac
Yeah.
got
But he
shot.
said that though. He said it was.
But then I didn't
Puffy
know.
released it at the wrong time. It shouldn't have been released.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been released
It shouldn't
because
have been released.
that's what they said. They was like when
that
that's
song
all
shouldn't have
that.
been released.
But then
But why was it just the LL?
he said LL thought he was the king of the old school and the new school. He said that's why he said old school, new school. You need to go though. He said because I burn, baby, burn like Disco Inferno.
Okay.
He said L used to, no matter if you was older or younger, L used to look down on you.
Okay.
But then when L came back, I didn't even know that. They
Face
say I shot you was L repeat.
Oh, because didn't he do that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because them women had LL feeling like he was.
And
He-
even though
couldn't
LL's that dude, though.
L is that dude. I can't even hear it. Look,
Yeah.
Other than Kumo D, ain't nobody touch L. Now Kumo got them put BDA.
my favorite MC, Kumo Spike that.
Kumo put belt that arse.
I think Cannabis did too, though.
Yeah, Cannabis did.
Again,
but
Cannabis.
No,
Cannabis.
that knock
What
out.
you do? Oh
Ooh,
man, Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Can I
Cannabis.
Nah, Cannabis.
Now Cannabis got lyrics on it.
Cannabis killed him. Told me
Yeah,
take.
I got
I ripped the mic off your arm. He killed him.
Yeah.
Cannabis killed him.
Now L,
But he got him blackballed out there.
That was that point. That 2-3. That 4-3-2-1. Or what?
Yeah,
4-3-2-1.
4-3-2-1.
when they took him off, they
They
took
took him off. Yeah.
him out of here.
But I mean,
He killed him though.
but I mean, when he said he was sorry. He did say he was sorry. He didn't mean to come off like that.
He
but
said that to snatch the mic off your arm, it was.
paying homage to
Yeah.
L. So, but L took it a different
That's
way.
like what's coming. If you go look last year, one of the biggest homage, Kodak Black played homage to Busta Rhymes. They in the song together in the video and everything.
Yeah. But I think everybody done. I think Busta new album, he done ran through with everybody now. Hold on, pause.
Yeah, you ran through.
I tell you, that's my bad. That's what I thought about it when I said it. My bad.
That's that up north talk. That's how y'all talk up there.
Nah, because somebody be done listen to the show and they be done ran with that. And then next thing I got Spliff Star in my inbox talking about, yo, how you gonna call my man gay?
Yeah, that's how y'all talk up
When
there.
he only like men in his section.
Like y'all like tell people bust you down. That's how y'all talk up there.
I've never told no man to bust me down.
So let's talk about the video you put in the chat.
Which one?
I did look at it a little bit before I came. And it was like, so if you're not doing what you are supposed to do at home, is that cheating if your man go out?
Take a drink.
We only got a few minutes.
All right, it's only
No, I mean my take on that is just like if you're in a relationship, then your person should be doing everything that you need to be done, because women, y'all have a tendency of withholding sex when y'all get mad. Woo.
Men do it too.
Who? I have never. I
didn't say
because mad or not.
I said men do it too.
Mad or not. I will roll right over on you.
Yeah, I will put a joke on restriction.
Why?
I will put you on DR.
Why?
I will put you on DR. Because this is a treat. This ain't what you don't deserve it all the time if you ain't acting.
Now
right.
I feel you on that one, because women feel like they're the prize, and we're considered the prize. We are the prize too.
No, I am the prize.
Let me tell you, when that you are the prize.
Yeah,
When it comes, I'm gonna tell the biggest compliment you could never get from a woman as a man. You ain't nowhere around her, boom, 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 she doing whatever. When you get that call, when a woman call a man to come get some, you a prize.
Yeah.
You a prize. That's when she put her pride and everything about. So he put me down. Do I want to call him?
And then get mad at you when you don't come.
No. Your brain saying, don't call him. But your friend going, call him. Call him, girl. Call him. Call him now.
Trina, you been like that?
Yes.
I've been like that. Let me tell you, the biggest.
So we prize in your life. We could be the prize.
Listen, I never said a man wasn't a prize in my life.
I love you, Trina.
I never said
now one thing about Jersey's gonna keep it a band.
But
I never said that.
But I put some on DR, and some will stay on DR for a good long time till they get their mind right. And
I know this fact.
You said till they get their mind right.
Yeah, permanent DR.
But now,
see, I've been saved, sanctified, delivered.
but now,
I'm no longer that person.
Long
time ago. So yeah, so
Lightning gonna get him.
So
now what if you're married?
I'm gonna continue the
now
show
how do
over
you
here.
Listen, this is how I
How you doing, sis? I don't want to crowd you.
Hey, listen, this
I'm
is
on
how
this
I
mic.
feel on this situation. I feel like this: when you are married, and anybody has watched the show in the past, they know that I feel like a relationship is a blueprint to a marriage. You got to start somewhere, so you start building in that relationship. I date with intention. I don't intentionally date. If I'm dating you, that means I feel like you are husband material. I said if I'm dating you.
I'm listening, man.
I said if I'm dating you.
She had to emphasize that
you are right. You are husband material, because listen, we're gonna turn some things up.
But so
I'm not just turning that up with anybody.
So don't start something that you can't continue.
Baby, I'm gonna continue.
No, I'm not saying you. Okay, I'm not saying you.
Hey.
I'm just putting that out there to the women that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't start some freaky situations, and then once you get that man to stop going out there like Cassie did to Diddy.
Yep.
Now you want
shots fired.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm definitely shooting him.
He taking up for him because he's from Harlem.
No, you gonna stop giving us him.
He from Wikipedia say Harlem.
Because somebody wrote that he from New Rochelle somewhere.
He from Harlem.
No, he's not.
He from Harlem.
So
go ahead and finish.
He from New Rochelle.
So in a marriage, if you go by what the Bible says that you do not deprive your husband
Mhm.
And the Bible also says you don't deprive your wife.
And the Bible also says you can pick your favorite wives.
Amen. Amen. And amen.
That might be true.
Oh no, they
No,
don't might
ain't
be.
no might.
It is. It's
I'm
there.
saying for me.
Is there?
No,
So don't pick and choose what you're gonna follow out the Bible now.
I'm not picking and choosing what I'm gonna follow.
So
the Bible.
your husband
But
can
I'm
have
saying-
another wife because the
No,
Bible,
he's not.
but that's what the
No,
Bible
he's not.
says.
I don't care. That's not what I
So so you picking and choosing what you want to take from the religion of the Bible.
He may. He may.
No?
We may can have a girlfriend, but I'm the only wife.
Okay.
I'm the only queen bee here.
And I respect that. I respect
So
that.
you allow him to have a concubine.
You got to listen to what I say.
That's what you just
That's
said.
what it is.
No. I said
So
we
y'all would
speak-
have a
we
concubine.
speaking French over here.
So y'all can have a concubine.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
We just
Maybe.
keep it-
No,
we
But-
keeping it
no,
biblical.
Tish. We ain't comparing Diddy and Cassie. That wasn't a
No.
relationship.
No.
That was
So
a
what I'm
relationship.
saying
That was a
is-
business deal.
That was not a relationship.
That was a business deal.
So what I'm
They
saying
love
is,
each other.
I said what I'm saying is,
Say it, sis.
Say what it is.
when
Say it
you're
with
not
your chest.
doing
You got a lot of.
I
Go
do.
ahead.
You know what?
Go ahead and finish your conversation.
She had to turn it back.
What I'm saying is, in any situation, whether you're married or in a monogamous relationship with a person, to deprive them of intimacy is definitely a problem on either end. Because you speak about women, but men withhold it too.
Yep, I'll put you on DR.
But that's what I said.
Men withhold it too.
But that's what I said, though, sis. Men do. Everybody withholds it. That's why I said the greatest.
That's why I don't
compliment-
ask. I just take.
I'll put you on DR and TR.
You just like to give out more problems.
I know, but I take it though. Oh, I don't need to get it from nobody else. I'm just
All
going
right,
to
Bella.
I'm just going to, and then I put my pride to the side and be like, hey, let me get it. I'm not, because if I
But
have
then
to do that,
somebody
it's
else ain't
over.
gonna do it like there's somebody.
Because if I'm gonna pick it, I'm gonna get it from somebody else that's gonna be better than what I had.
No, it ain't. I promise you.
I'm-
I promise.
If I have to do that,
Look, and
then
it's a
I-
lot of
then
it's a lot of people in
it's
it's a lot of people in relationships that ain't happy right now because of situations like that.
Because
And if I have to seek it from somebody else,
it's
it's
gonna be
over.
better than what I got at home.
It's over. We're done, because everything I should get in this relationship or in this marriage should only come from you. If I have to seek it outside of them, then I don't need you.
Yep, and you're gonna be replaced.
Well,
I don't chase
I got
some, I
concubines.
replace them.
that's why I got concubines.
Replaced.
But we
Withholding
finna
from
get
you,
up
you're
out
gonna
of
be
here, man.
replaced.
Before we leave out of here though, pray again for the family of Roe. Her services will be this Saturday. So pray for that family. Pray for Lil P family. His service is also Saturday. Let's put these guns down in the city. Put them down. If you can't fight, shut the hell up. And that's just what it is. If you can't fight, shut the hell up.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, it ain't.
It ain't nothing wrong with
that.
fighting.
If you can't fight,
Ain't
be
nothing wrong with
quiet.
shutting the hell up either.
Right. That way you don't have to shoot nobody. You know, if this generation now has lost a lot of manhood and women because girls shoot the hell out you too. I mean the heck out you too. You know, so we all have to learn some conflict resolution. If you don't, go back to the golden rule your old folk always said. You ain't got nothing else. You know, don't do what?
Say nothing at all.
We all know that. So we need to teach the kids that, because I think some of them forgot what that means. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Because we bury too many of them under the age of 20. You know, that's not even able to replenish us. And I'm just going to say it that way. We're not able to replenish. And next thing you know, we'll be on the endangered species list. So let's just do what we need to do. Put them guns down.
That's it. So from the party punishers, that was deep what you said, Faith. Ain't can't no way to come behind that. From the party punishers, y'all have a good night. Greater weekend. Peace.